So the first set is our MicroTouch. So that's going to be our true steam only controller, meaning it operates steam and only steam. Both options, recessed and wall mounted, both come in all 15 designer finishes, and both are the same price. So it's not going to be more or less expensive for round or square. I always reference that because my husband would be like, you get whatever shape is cheaper. I don't care if you like it.
This is round,
yep.
And this is recessed. Great.
So this is also a great controller. Let's say you have a customer who's maybe already, tiled, and it's kind of like a late decision to add, especially this wall mounted. So this is designed to do this for demonstration. Very simple install.
Nice.
So if you already have a customer who's like, oh, I wish I would have done that. This one's a little bit more easy to incorporate last minute, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So 90 to 120 degrees, 2-degree increments. It's preset with a 45-minute timer. It recalls the temperature setting. So you just turn it on, turn it off, and it'll start to take them back to where they were previously. You'll see it doesn't have a true digital display, but rather it's going to use this array of blue lights to indicate temperature. Great controller also if you have a customer who's like, I don't like technology doesn't like me, or I just want to turn it on, I don't even care how long I'm in there. This is great. It's also a very good price point. So most showers, if they're not too large, you can be in a steam shower for less than $5K list price, which is great. So next one over will be our SignaTouch. So your SignaTouch will always have your user 1 and user 2 profile settings. So this top one, recessed, will come in all black trim only. So it's just kind of like that nice sleek continuation. While the wall mounted will come in all 15. Again, same price, same price. Both options have that orientation difference. So no matter which one they choose, they can play around with it and fit it into their shower however it works best for them. So this controller, like our ThermaTouches, can do a multitude of things. Steam only, digital showering only, or combined for what we call the total wellness experience. Only what you connect to these controllers will show. So in kind of like layman's terms or easier to understand, they'll never have unusable or dead icons. So if you don't have a steam generator connected, you're not going to have a steam icon. So it's intuitive and it only reads what we've connected. So this is our showering experience when paired with our digital shower valve. So you have your, sorry, I'm at a bad angle, trying not to block the camera. So water degree selection up to 120. And then you also have your water pressure difference. That's one of the really big draws of that, having that digital shower valve. And then of course you can just alternate between your ports. For steam, 120, timer for 60 minutes. This one is going to have that nice digital display countdown versus this one. 2 degree, 1 degree, 45-minute timer, 60-minute timer, and then full digital display. And there's not really a big price difference between these two. So this still makes a very, very good option. And then on all of the controls, you can make what I call like in-session changes. More heat, less heat, more time, less time, so on and so forth. And they can all be ended early. Bluetooth and speaker settings, and chromotherapy when paired with our Hydro Vive.
Nice.
So then for our ThermaTouch, let me go. So we have it in our 7, 10, and then our 15 is over there.
That one's huge.
You have your date and your time, so we're going to slide to relax. So you see you have your 2 guest profiles, and now we've incorporated a guest profile. So we have Santa and Mrs. Claus. So like I said with the SignaTouch, only what we connect is going to show. I've seen this be used truly as just a tablet in front of a tub with Bluetooth speakers. It's totally endless. They can do whatever they want with it pretty much, which is great. Because not every shower is the same. Not everybody wants the same features. So with it being intuitive and only reading what we connect allows it to be very customizable. So here's our digital shower experience going up to 120. And then we do have that water pressure difference as well. I'm not going to touch these right now because it is actually connected. And then we have our steaming experience. So you can see this is very intuitive. I'm not manhandling, I'm not long hard pressing, keeping the screen clean. So like if you get hard water buildup, it's important that they wipe that off because that will affect, because then it won't be able to read.
It's great quality. It looks really nice.
Yeah, it's very, very I mean, I'm very gently touching, so. And then Bluetooth and speaker settings. I truly honestly tell people who buy the ThermaTouch, don't pay too much mind to the Bluetooth, because you have an app store that's like Bluetoothing to your phone to play an app off your phone, which would be very silly. But most importantly, when you Bluetooth to something, everything from your phone comes in, your notifications, text messages, work emails, and then you've worked so hard to build this oasis with your work just chiming through your Steam session. So I usually say don't Bluetooth, just use the App Store. So this will be your full spectrum chromotherapy when paired with our HydroVive. And then you do have the user presets, which are customizable. You can adjust the lumens, that's the brightness, and it also has a true white light. Nice. And then it also has those softer hues as well. And then you can adjust those as well. This one just runs through all the colors of the rainbow, changing above us. Even if I were to back out of this one, if I don't click on another color and I go and change all my other settings, this will still, like you see, it's still transitioning. This is the chakras. So chakras is the science of how the colors affect the body. So you can come in and choose maybe something that you're working on for your wellness routine, maybe something that's just kind of maybe ailing you from the day. And it'll actually tell you what that color does for your body. And then of course it's transitioned above us on our HydroVive. So up until this point, the SignaTouch and ThermaTouch do the same things. They look a little different, right? But essentially it's the same. A little bit smaller, obviously larger, but functionality at the end of the day, it's the same. Now what sets this controller apart, so we did see that guest profile setting. This controller also gets over-the-air updates. So always current, always fresh, automatically updates by itself, nothing required of the customer. It does have an advanced Android system, has 9 built-in tranquility scenes, audio and visual. You can go to the beach, listen to the waves, maybe bring a little Mai Tai in. I love the Babbling Brook, is probably my favorite. So really allowing them to create a spa at home.
For sure.
And then we have the App Store. So this is not going to be, you know, your Clash of Clans or anything like that. But this is all your major platforms for, news, weather, music, sports, and books. So Amazon, Apple, Audible, Calm, CNN, ESPN, Fox News, and there's a lot more as well. Only what they choose to download will show, and they just log into it just like they would on any other smart device. So you can listen to your music, catch up on the news, watch a game, catch up on your show. Maybe do a little karaoke session. You can go see Michael Bublé, you can get your tickets. You can hear the speakers are very loud. Went too fast. And then if you want, I can show the difference in the pressure on the HydroVive. We just gotta back up just a little bit. So starting it out on low, that's kind of what I would describe as like more of that spa experience. It's very gentle, soothing. And then going up to medium. And then high. So high is where, you know, eventually, you know, we try to create this situation where they never want to leave the shower. But eventually they'll have to. So this water pressure will really, it is a very good deep water pressure.
For sure.
And then of course that pressure difference goes to anything that we have connected to the digital shower valve. So rain canopy, body wands, body sprayers. They could even do a tub filler if they wanted to, if they were doing like a wet room. So anything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
That's a great
tour.
course.
Lovely.